YouTube, what is going on? Tommy here, and today I am bringing you a brand new video. We just got done with a beautiful open water swim here in Jupiter, Florida, and it got me thinking about your open water swim in your next triathlon. And these are the things that I want you guys to think of, okay? So before you even get to the race, do some research. Go on the website and see if they have a course map available. If they do, go over it. Know the direction that you're going to be swimming, or the idea of the shape that you're going to be swimming. Second thing, when you arrive to the race, hopefully the day before the race, see if you can get out here and actually look at the course. Get an idea of where the buoys are. How far are they really out there? How much are they spread out? What color are the buoys? The next thing you're going to want to look at when you're looking at the course from the land are the landmarks. Okay, so look for things that are fixed, maybe on the horizon line, like a big building or a tower or a tree that you're going to be able to sight off of during the race. If available, swim the course or a portion of the course before the race, preferably the day before the race, where they'll actually probably have the buoys already set up. You can go out there and maybe look at what the exit looks like. See if you can, again, in this case, get a landmark. There's a big palm tree behind me. I can look at that as I'm swimming in, instead of looking for buoys that are very low in the water. Second thing you're going to want to do, or third thing, I'm not sure where we are. You're going to want to check the water quality or the water conditions. Is it salt water, fresh water? What are the temperatures? Am I going to be able to wear a wetsuit or not? We can go over that in another video. Is it going to be choppy? Is there going to be a current? What is the bottom conditions? Is it sandy? Are there rocks or things that could hurt my feet when I'm running out of the water? The next thing you're going to want to do is actually think about your strategy on race day. Now, the first thing that I tell all level of athletes, doesn't matter if they're a strong swimmer or not, the start is very important. The start can make or break your race. Now, we all know that the quickest way from point A to point B is a straight line. So most people are going to want to line up right in the center of the corral or right in the center of the start line so they can get the fastest line to that first buoy. That's not always the case. That's where it's going to be the most congested. There's going to be a lot of arm fighting. It's going to get really hectic in that area. I tell everybody, start on the outside. Get out on the outside where you can get in this clean water. You don't elevate your heart rate by arm fighting with people, and you can swim your natural stroke. The difference between lining up all the way on the outside and right in the middle is only a couple of yards. Once you do get out there, after that first 100 yards or so, the one thing you might want to take into consideration is finding somebody who's going your pace or maybe a little faster and tucking in behind them, getting on their feet. You can actually save quite a bit of energy by staying 1 to 3 feet behind the person in front of you and getting in their slipstream, drafting off of them. The next thing you're going to want to take into consideration is sighting or navigation. Okay, so hopefully the person that you're drafting off of knows where they're going, they're swimming the right way, but more importantly, you know where you're going. Sight every few strokes. I like to sight every 12. That's the number for me. Every 12 strokes I like to sight, unless I do have something maybe when I'm breathing that I can see that'll keep me on course. I'm going to sight every 12 strokes. And the way that you do it is you have your head down when you're swimming, right? And when you go to take your breath, you lift the head, turn for the breath. Or you can turn for the breath and lift your head. I prefer doing it the other way around, but that way we're not losing a ton of speed when we're lifting our head to sight. If you don't see the buoy on your first look, don't panic, just do it again. Try it again until you see that buoy. Make sure you're swimming the right direction and staying on course. It doesn't matter how fast you're swimming. If you're swimming all over the place, you're not going to get there before the person behind you. Lastly, exiting the water. Especially if you're in a wetsuit and you're not kicking a whole lot, you're going to want to get those legs moving before you get out of the water. That way you're not doing the crazy walk up the beach. A few things to take into consideration: kicking a little heavier will get the blood flowing in the legs. Also, trying to dorsiflex the feet. You know, the calf tends to get balled up and get tight when we're constantly plantar flexed while we're swimming. One good thing to do is dorsiflex that foot, maybe take a couple of breaststroke kicks. That way when you get out of the water, that calf doesn't cramp up on you. And finally, when you're running up the beach, if it's a sandy beach, take shorter, choppier steps. Again, you're just going from a horizontal position to a vertical position. Blood's rushing all over the place. You want to make sure that you're taking sure-footed steps, very short and choppy. And if you have a wetsuit on, you're getting that wetsuit down. Yeah, so those are my tips for you guys today. Try them out in your next open water swim practice before going to the race. All right, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The link will be in the description below. And always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Have a good day.